Hey guys, James Michael Sama here, and I have partnered with Sexy Confidence to help the 21st century woman create a love life that she absolutely loves. This week we're going to talk about 5 things that women need to learn about men. Stay tuned, this is going to be a good one. Women think men are complicated, and men think women are complicated. And I have to ask myself though, could this be because we spend too much time trying to figure each other out and not enough time actually learning about each other? Too much time talking about each other and not enough time talking to each other? I think if men would sit down and have meaningful conversations with women to find out what makes them tick, what their passions are, what their desires are, they would really realize that women aren't actually that complicated. But of course, this goes both ways. But since women are more apt to be open and honest about their feelings than men are, we need to realize that we need to be more open and direct about how we feel and what we want too. Because the truth is, you could be the simplest person alive, but if you never express yourself, nobody will ever know. So, what are some things that men want women to know? First, we want to protect you. Now I know, equality. And we know that you don't need us, but we want you to want us. There are certain things that are embedded in our DNA, things that make men, men. And one of them is to desire to protect the woman in our lives. It doesn't matter if it's mothers, sisters, daughters, and especially significant others. Now, this is gonna sound cheesy, but when I was a kid, I had this fantasy of protecting a girl getting bullied in the playground. Now, I've actually never told anybody this, so bear with me. To be her, sort of her knight in shining armor, and to save the day, to be the superhero. And as an adult, I realized that the same desire has remained within me, just not as dramatic. Because as men, we can protect a woman by being her support system, by encouraging her in all areas of life, as she does for us, by taking care of her when she's sick, by standing by her side during hard times, by making her feel safe and secure. This is what a real superhero does. And to me, the biggest compliment a woman can give to a man is that she feels safe around him. Because the truth is, if she can't sleep soundly next to you at night, then you're doing something wrong. Next, we really do think you look beautiful without makeup. Now, all men can appreciate the results of well-applied makeup, even if they don't really know exactly what it is they're appreciating. They probably don't know anything about your shading and contouring, but damn, you look good. But you know when else you look pretty? When you first wake up. When you can't possibly accept the fact that someone actually thinks that you look good. When your hair's a mess, when you just tossed on a t-shirt and sweatpants. It's a different kind of good than when you're all dressed up and ready to go out, but trust me, it's still good. Next, we want to make you happy and for you to tell us how. Sometimes we might not know exactly how, but that's not going to stop us from trying. To help us along, be open and honest about what you want. Now, some people's minds are going in different directions right now. You heathens out there are thinking about this playing out in the bedroom, and the more innocent among you are thinking of telling us what kind of cake you want for your birthday or something like that. But guess what? Both are right, because we're more than willing to do what it takes to keep you smiling, and we want to hear what it is. Next up, you are good enough. If we've committed ourselves to you, it's because you are what we want. We think you are beautiful. We think you are sexy. You are smart. You are funny. And if we didn't think this, then we would still be single. Now, some men don't tell the woman in their life how often enough that they feel and how much they appreciate them. And some men just aren't affectionate. And none of us are going to change a person's nature. So it's important to realize that if a man is committed to you, this might be his best way of showing you how much he loves you. Even if he doesn't tell you every day, you are the person that he wants. We want to know that you appreciate us. We don't need any grand gestures or some sort of tit-for-tat relationship, but even the kindest of people will begin to feel discouraged if their efforts go unnoticed. So take a moment every now and then and tell the man in your life that you appreciate what he does. Those simple words will make his day. Thank you for tuning in. Those are the 5 things that women need to learn about men. If you want more videos like this, subscribe right here to my email list and you'll get a new one every single week. Looking forward to seeing you next week. Talk to you soon.